So hello beautiful people, welcome to class today. And today we're just going to take it easy in class and just trust ourselves to what we need today to serve our bodies and our minds. So we're going to start the class by lying on our backs. We're going to lie on our backs and give ourselves a big hug for getting here. Because some days it's not always easy to show up on your mat. We can feel unmotivated. But today you have decided to show up on your mat. And for that we need to give ourselves a nice big hug. So have a little rock one way, have a little rock the other way, just massaging our lower back. We're going to place the feet down, hip distance apart, and we're going to focus on really expanding our lungs and breathing. Because during COVID, we've got masks on and our breathing has changed. So we really want to make this opportunity where we can deeply connect with our breath without anything covering our mouths, okay? So place your hands near your hips and we're just going to inhale. And use the arms as an indication of how fast and slow you're going, okay? Exhale. So your arms are the visual of your breath. So as you inhale, you feel your lungs expanding, opening up. Really feeling that openness in your upper back, your shoulders, and your lungs, and then exhaling, emptying out those lungs, releasing any toxins you may be holding on to. Any thoughts that aren't serving you, let them go with your exhale. Inhale, reaching up. Tuck your chin in slightly, so we create length from the tip of the top of the neck, all the way down to the tailbone, yeah? Let's do 2 more breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then we're going to tilt the tailbone under and we're going to roll up into a bridge. Rolling up into a bridge. And just be mindful of the distribution of your weight. You're not rolling to the big toe or the pinky toe. And then interlock your fingers underneath. And open up your chest. Opening up your chest, your shoulders are rolling back. And if you've been working from home, this is a really good stretch to just improve your posture and just letting go of any tensions you may be holding onto your shoulders. And then gently release the hands and roll back down. So we're connecting with our central nervous system. Tucking the tailbone under and rolling up. And then changing hand grips and breathing. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and then gently rolling down. Beautiful. Extend your left leg. We're going to bend the right knee, interlock our fingers, hug that knee in to our armpit. Relax both shoulders on the mat and breathe. Pull it in a little bit more and then rotate your foot one way. Rotate your foot the other way. And then we're going to bring the knee over the body, turn the head away. So another place where we can hold tension is our neck, shoulders, upper back, lower back. And this stretch is beautiful to releasing any lower back tension you may be holding on to. And also it's stimulating your digestive system because we're doing a twist. And then change sides. We're going to bend the left knee, hug the knee in, pull it in a little bit more. Rotate your foot one way. rotate your foot the other way. And then bring the knee over your body, turning your head away. So in these yoga practices, we're actually not just working the external body, we're also working the internal organs. So we're working from the inside out. And gently release, hugging those knees in, having another little rock one way, another little rock the other way. We're going to slowly come back up. We're going to come and sit cross-legged. Sitting cross-legged. And we're just going to roll those shoulders back. And then we're going to roll those shoulders forward. Inhale, lift up those arms. Grab hold of those elbows. Check that the arms are in line with your ears. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come over to one side. And breathe. And again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, come over to the other side. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coming over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, other side. Keep both buttocks on the mat. And then we're going to extend the arms to the ceiling and bring one hand on opposite knee. Bring the hand behind you, right knee, your tailbone. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, come up. Exhale, opposite hand, opposite knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rotate. And then we're going to interlock our fingers and really pull those shoulder blades apart. And then bring the hands behind you and open up your chest. And then gently relax. We're going to do some breath work. So we're going to place the 3 middle fingers down. So we've got the thumb and the little pinky out. We're going to block one nostril and we're going to exhale out the other. Okay? Block, exhale. Inhale. Block both. Release the thumb. Exhale. Inhale. Block. 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 Exhale. Beautiful. We're going to come down onto the mat and we're going to surrender in child's pose. Come down on your knees and surrender in child's pose. And just let everything go. Take a nice big exhale. A nice big inhale. Surrendering on the mat. Give yourself permission to just be here. Wherever you're at today, it's perfectly okay. This is your time to connect to your breath, to connect to your body, and to connect with your intuition as to what's going on within you and around you. Inhaling, coming up. We're going to come up on all fours. Knees hip distance apart, hands shoulder width apart, a bit wider. Palms firmly on the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Nice, slow, conscious movements. Inhale, look up, moving with awareness. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Neutralize your spine, shoulder to hip, little tiny C shape. That's it. And the other side. One more time on each side. And again. Tuck in the toes, pull the belly button in, and lift up those knees. And then gently release. Inhale, lift up. And gently release. Inhale, lift up. And we're going to come into downward facing dog. So make your adjustments. Wiggling it out, left, right, left, right. Just stretching out those calves. And then hold it here in downward facing dog. And breathing. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Make sure both of your palms are firmly on the mat. There's no space between the mat and your hands. There's a slight micro bend in the elbow. Take the shoulders away from your ears. Lift your tailbone up to the ceiling. And then whenever you're ready, you can straighten out those knees. Lean forward onto your hands, bend the knees, and then come back into a downward facing dog. Leaning forward onto your hands, bending the knees, downward facing dog. Leaning forward onto your hands, bending the knees, downward facing dog. Nice and controlled movements with awareness. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward. Left foot forward. Hang there like a ragdoll. Grab hold of your elbows. Your knees can be bent and you're just rocking from side to side to side. Place your right hand to the middle of both of your feet. Bending the right knee. Inhale, lift up the left. And then change sides. Bending the left knee, lifting up the right hand. And releasing. And then interlock your fingers behind you. And see if you can just hang there. If you want, if that's not comfortable, you can grab a hold of your elbows. Let your head just hang completely loose. Shake it out, left, right, left, right. And then release those elbows, pull the belly button in and roll up one vertebra at a time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward bend. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Right leg back. Left leg back. And we're coming into a downward facing dog. High plank. Drop the knees. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. We've just changed the flow a little bit. Just to keep you interested and in the room and in the present moment. Sometimes we go into autopilot when we think we know what's coming next. So it's good to just change things up a little bit. Leaning forward onto your hands. Stepping the right foot forward. Left foot forward. And we're going into a chair. Holding it here. Squeezing those thighs together. Arms are nice and wide. Close to the ears if possible. Palms together. Forward bend. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Left leg back. Right leg back. Downward facing dog. High plank. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stay connected to your breath. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward. Right foot forward. Sitting in the chair. Breathe. Palms together. Forward bend. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Right leg back. Left leg back. High plank. Downward facing dog. High plank. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Breathing in. Breathing out. Staying connected to your flow of your breath, flow of your body. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward. Left foot forward. In the chair. Palms together. Forward bend. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Left leg back. Right leg back. Downward facing dog. Lean forward onto your hands. High plank. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Stay with me in the room. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward. Right foot forward. In the chair. Palms together. Forward bend. Halfway lift. Tuck in the neck. Right leg back. Left leg back. High plank. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Breathing here. Staying connected to your breath. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward. And then come up with your arms. Both legs are facing the front. Breathe. Palms together. In prayer, lean forward. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee. We're doing a little twist. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Coming back. Bringing the hands up and then opening in to a warrior. Holding it here. Lean forward, palm facing up. Reverse the warrior. Opening up the ribs. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Side angle. Reach the hand up. Rotate your chest to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Touch down. Left hand. Right hand up. For 3, 2, 1. Frame the foot. Downward facing dog. High plank. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Breathing in. Breathing out. Staying connected to your breath. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, lift up those arms. Hold it here. Palms together. Bring them into prayer. Lean forward. Right elbow. Left knee. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Opening up. warrior, holding it, 3, 2, 1, palm facing up, reverse it, holding it, 3, 2, 1, side angle, elbow out, holding it, 3, 2, 1, touch down, right hand, left hand up, holding it, 3, 2, 1, frame the foot, downward facing dog, high plank, tricep push up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Lean forward onto your hands, step your right foot forward. Coming up, crescent lunge, opening it up to a triangle. Shoulders back, extend the spine up to the ceiling. Exhale, reach the hand, and then pivot it down. Holding it, rotating your chest to the ceiling for 3, 2, 1, bend in the front leg, holding it for 3, 2, 1, bring the hand over the ear, holding it for 3, 2, 1, bringing both hands down, kicking back, downward facing dog, high plank, tricep push up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Nice long deep breaths in, nice long deep breaths out. Lean forward onto your hands, step your right foot forward, and we're going to bring both feet to the front. Pivot the back foot to the back wall, triangle, shoulders back, reach, coming down. Rotate your chest to the ceiling, lift your fingers up 1 inch, holding it for 3, 2, 1, bend the knee, hold for 3, 2, 1, hand over the ear, hold, 3, 2, 1, frame the foot, kick back, downward facing dog, high plank, tricep push up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Lean forward onto your hands, step your left foot forward, pivot to the front, hands out to the side. Bring the shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down towards me. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, coming down, coming down, coming down. Keep your gaze in between your hands, not to the back wall. And then bring your right hand to the middle. Inhale, lift up the left. And then bring the left hand to the middle. Inhale, lift up the right. And then walk your hands to the front of the room. Frame the foot. Kick back. High plank. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Stay with me. Inhale, lift up the right leg, bend the knee, open up the hip. Take that right foot to the left hand. Extend the back leg. And we're coming down into pigeon. And breathe. Breathing here, you can take one hand on top of the other. And breathe. Allow yourself to be in the present moment. This is when we're connecting to the deep connected tissues that may be compressed from sitting in a chair or on a couch. And here we are just creating some space, taking your breath, taking your attention to anywhere you may be feeling tightness, and helping your body open up by using your breath as a tool to feed your body oxygen. Relaxing your shoulders, breathing in, breathing out. Then you might be able to take those micro movements to make that adjustment to see if you can go deeper, just rotating your left hip to your right heel. And then gently, we're going to roll over onto our buttocks and we're going to roll back onto our mats, on our backs. This is where we make that connection to the difference between your left and your right. And just focus on your breath, acknowledging where you're at in this very moment in time. Staying completely present. And then we're going to roll back and come back into downward facing dog. Walking it out, left, right, left, right. Going to inhale, lift up the left leg, open up the hip, and take that left foot to the right hand. Extend that back leg. Coming down. One fist on top of the other. Relax your shoulders. And breathe. Breathing in, breathing out, surrendering into the moment, surrendering into your breath, letting go of all thoughts that are coming between you and your body in this very moment in time. This is your time to really connect with your body and be present in the moment. Making those little micro movements, adjustments to see if you can go to your edge. Maybe take your right hip to your left heel. And breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And then we're going to rotate onto our buttocks and come onto our backs. Coming onto our backs. Stay connected to your breath. We're just going to bend the knees. Take the knees over to the right and take the arms nice and wide. Turn your head away and surrender. if you want to take your arms up, you can. Up to you. Just being in the present moment, staying connected to your breath. And then bringing the knees up, taking them over to the opposite side. Keeping your hands out above your head or to the side, wherever it feels comfortable for you, yeah? It's all about connecting to what you need today. And then coming back. And we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. Soles of your feet, the closer to the groin, the deeper it is. So make your tiny adjustments. Do what feels good for you. You can either have your hands on your belly or bring your hands above your head, grabbing hold of the opposite elbows. And really take some nice, long, deep breaths here. Expanding your lungs and appreciating that free breath. No mask. Just clear breathing, conscious breathing. As you inhale, you expand your lungs. Pause and then exhale, emptying out your lungs, getting rid of all those toxins. And in your rib cage, where your internal organs, most of them live there, you're really creating space there for them to function with space. You're feeding them oxygen. Sometimes when we're hunched forward and curled up, they can get compressed, and you're creating space here. Beautiful space. And then gently bring your knees in, hugging your knees. And then have a tiny circle one way, massaging your lower back. A tiny circle the other way. Then we're going to extend the legs. You're going to take your buttocks towards the left of the mat. You're going to take your feet towards the right of the mat, and we're going to pop the left leg on top of the right. And then we're bringing our hands above our heads. I'm grabbing hold of my left hand and then bringing it over to the right. And that way I'm feeling a nice stretch on the left side of my body. Just make your tiny adjustments and breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. We're creating space on one side of your body for all those organs inside your body to just get that extra bit of breath coming into it. Conscious breathing. Stay with your breath. And then we're going to take that buttocks, gently release. We're going to take the buttocks over to the right, and we're going to take the feet and the arms over to the left. And popping the right foot over the left ankle, grabbing hold of the right wrist, dropping my hips down. And now I'm creating space on the right side of my body, the right rib cage. And really focusing on that breath, moving through your body. And we're working and we're giving those internal organs space to receive the oxygen it needs. Beautiful. And then gently release. Then you can give yourself a little kind of final stretch, whether it's hugging your knees in, giving yourself a supine twist, whatever you feel you need today. So if it might be a supine twist, hugging your knees, whatever you need before we go into relaxation, meditation. So do your last final stretch, and then coming in a comfortable lying down position. And take a nice big clearing exhale. And a nice big inhale to bring you back into the present moment. Give yourself permission to be here just for the next few minutes. The most important few minutes of class. This is where the magic happens, in stillness, where you start to connect and listen to those whispers of your body. And just stay here with your breath. You're completely safe here in this moment. Every time you exhale, just letting go of any tension, anything you may be holding on to that's not serving you, whether it's in your mind, whether it's in your body. And just stay here. While you're lying there, I'm going to share something with you. Beliefs about our bodies. Most of us have negative beliefs about our bodies and or the foods we eat. It is important to examine those beliefs and become more conscious of what we tell ourselves. Write down all your beliefs about your food and your body. Anything that comes up to you, even if it doesn't make sense or seem connected, be aware of these things that come up. In making these beliefs more tangible, we are taking a most important step into our healing. It is safe for me to look at all my negative beliefs. you're lying here, just really being in the moment with your breath on your mat, and just surrender into the present moment. You are completely safe here. This is your time. You have allocated to be with yourself, to give a little back to the vehicle you go through life in. And just be aware of your breath as it moves through your body. Breathing with awareness. And as you slowly come back into your body, take a couple of deep breaths here. And think of 3 things that you're grateful for today in your life. Think of 3 things that you're grateful for. And then inhale each one of those things into your body and exhale gratitude out to the universe. Inhaling each thing into your body, gratitude out into the universe. Inhaling, exhaling gratitude. And whenever you're ready, there is no rush. Just gently wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, turning your head left to right. And in your own time, just bending your knees and rolling over to one side. And as you roll over to one side, stay as long as you need here. There's no rush. I thank you for your time and allowing me into your living rooms and space. I appreciate you and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for coming.